Hey everybody, James here. Do some comic book reviews. First, I want to show a couple of books I got. Some Silver Age stuff here. I got Tales to Astonish issue 53, and Tales to Astonish issue 73. And then I also got the Justice League of America issue 83, which is the death of the Spectre, apparent death of the Spectre. So, on to the comic reviews. Start off with Daredevil, issue 18. This was actually from last week, but my comic shop, Diamond, shorted them. Actually, all their Daredevil issues, so it came a couple of days late, so I picked it up with this current week's comic issues. So, in this, it appears like the Daredevil may be losing his mind. He's seeing people that apparently aren't there. So I'm really not going to get into this issue that much. You guys have probably already read it, but it was pretty good. Always glad to see a good issue of Daredevil. So let's start with this stuff. Stuff from this week. Talon, issue 0. I really like this. You have character Calvin Rose, who is an escape artist who gets recruited by the Court of Owls, and not only recruited by the Court of Owls, but it's kind of one of their top recruits. And in this issue, you kind of see the history of how he's escaped and where he came from, his family life, all that stuff. Really cool issue. Looking forward to this series. Scott Snyder and James Tynion IV are doing the plot, and James Tynion is doing the writing on it. And I guess after the first story arc, it's just going to James Tynion. I think he does the backup stories in the Batman title. And so far, good start. So I'll pick that up. Batman Incorporated issue 0. This not that great, kind of on par with most of the other issue 0s I've read. I like the series. This issue is he's recruiting these Batmen from all different countries to help fight against Leviathan. Wasn't a big fan. It was okay, but I'm missing the tie-in, I guess, a lot with what's going on right now, or I'm not seeing enough of these other Batmen to really understand why we're talking about them here. So, not the most interesting issue. Happy number 1. This is Grant Morrison. This is 1 of 4. Definitely an adult comic. It's a lot of language and killing and all that stuff. It's you got this guy. He's an ex-detective turned assassin. He sets up these guys to assassinate him, to basically go in and get them all together and to just make it like shooting fish in a barrel, I guess. And in the process, ends up getting shot himself, and apparently has a heart attack or some other problem. They take him to the hospital, and there he either sees or hallucinates a small blue horse called Happy. seems pretty cool. I'm excited to see what Morrison's going to do outside of the Batman title and outside of that DC world, where he's creating something on his own. It's 4 issues, so really like this first one. Curious to see where it goes. Next we have Debris issue 3. This is also a 1 in 4 series. Here we continue on. They're heading for the mountains. The main character's name of this girl, it escapes me right now, but they're heading for the mountains to try to find a source of water. They get there, and the world seems to be perfectly fine. There's grass and trees and all these things, and they see fire off in the distance, and get some new turn of events of what's going on in this world. I really also like the art in this. It's Riley Rossmo. I got the Rebel Blood series. I got the first 2 or 3 issues of that. I didn't finish it out. Didn't care for his art in that, but this I really like the art in it, and it goes well with the story. So Debris, 1 more issue left. Really curious to see where it goes. I don't know how they're going to wrap this up in 1 issue. I hope this is something that turns into an ongoing, because I really like this world that they've set up here. So then I went back and I picked this up today. I haven't put it in a bag and board yet. This is something I said I was going to drop from my pull list. It was Amazing Spider-Man issue 694, and I watched Agent 42Q. He was talking about it, how good it was, and so I decided to go ahead and pick this up, see if give it 1 more shot, and I'm glad I did. Got Alpha. He's up to his same deal. He's kind of a prick. He's really caught up in the power he has. The Avengers call on Spider-Man to come out and help with this major threat. He calls Alpha. Although he didn't want to, he warned Captain America that it wasn't a good idea. They fight this creature, and in doing so, Alpha really endangers just tons of people, and including Aunt May, and you get an interesting little conversation between J. Jonah Jameson and Spider-Man at the end of this, where J. Jonah Jameson actually thanks Spider-Man, which has never happened in anything in the near 700 issues of Amazing Spider-Man that I've ever read. And Spider-Man basically takes or limits Alpha's powers, and it was a pretty good issue. So maybe I'll stick this out to issue 700. We'll see. But I did enjoy that issue. So pick of the week. Mind the Gap, issue 5. The trade comes out next month. It's $9.99 by Image. I ordered mine last month from DCBS, the Direct Comic Book Service, for $4.99. They had it on sale 50% off. So really good. This issue you kind of get. They've arrested somebody for Ellie's attack, and it's her boyfriend. Well, her father kind of is the one who turns them in. It's kind of what happened at the end of the last issue. And in this issue, you get the backstory of this, the father and son, the boyfriend, Ellie's boyfriend, and his father. And whenever I first I thought they had changed artists, and it was really cool. I really enjoyed this effect. You have what looks like your regular, you know, the regular art that's been through the whole series, and then all of a sudden you get to this is basically a flashback issue, and you go to this type of art. And it's the same artist, and it's really good. It's really cool to see that you're doing the two different styles, and this whole flashback to what this character's life was like as a child, and what his relationship with his father was, and how that impacts the story. And the cool thing about this is, every issue of this they answer questions, but they still kind of leave with these cliffhangers, and I enjoy that type of story where it's not just creating more and more threads, but they're actually finishing some of these threads out and answering some questions. I feel like that's where this is going. So I enjoyed it. I highly suggest it. It's my pick of the week. Jim McCann, Mind the Gap. So pick it up. Other than that, if this is your first time here, please subscribe. If you like this, thumbs up. Please leave comments. If you didn't like it, thumbs it down. Just let me know why. And until next time, see you guys.